guys, it's ASMR for you here, and I'm sorry for the delay on this video. I have been a little busy working out. I wrote my first poem in a while, and today I am going to be sharing a poem with you. I am so nervous because the other day I read one of my poems to my cousin and her friend, and I was shaking. My heart was beating so fast. I'm just nervous, but I wrote it out. I know it's gonna be like flipped, so you can't see it really, but I will read it. And it's pretty late right now. It's 11 o'clock. I got back from working out around 9, but I knew I needed to do a video, so I wrote that poem. It's an old poem, but I had it on my iPod, and it's my favorite poem that I've done. I'm so nervous. Let me know in the comments below if you would like to hear one of my poems each video, maybe, and then I could do some other stuff like I have. I didn't plan much for this video because I'm tired, but I have this I might tap on a little bit. I wish I had like a camera and a microphone so I could make better sounds with more things other than just tapping. And I would have a better setup, but in my kitchen, where like there's actually a counter right now, my iPod is resting on a laptop on my bed. But in the kitchen, the fridge makes like a humming sound, and I didn't want you guys to hear that, because that wouldn't be relaxing. Oh yeah, and thank you for 13 subscribers. It's so cool. I have like 134 total views on my channel. It's just, other than poetry, I never thought I could be good with anything. So this is really cool. Oh man, I'm tired. Okay. This is gonna kill me reading this. I wish I had a microphone so you can hear better, because I don't like my voice much, but here we go. Do you feel like you're stuck in a place with nothing to say? You gave up on your day, wish you could stay stuck in your grave. Your heart suffers from pain, and all the love seems to break. All the people saying stuff will be okay, they must be insane. You've had enough of it. You want to hibernate until nothing remains. Hey, just you wait. It takes time, but time heals the wounds. Please hold on, things won't worsen. You won't feel the gloom your whole life. Just know light is capable to find you. It's quite true. Get a hold of the darkness and remind it who's in charge with your heart. It's going to be okay. That is something I do promise. And that's it. Right there. I don't know if you can see it. So, around a couple weeks ago, I started realizing that I don't want all of my poetry being about me. You know, like, yeah, I do think about that stuff, personally, but I don't want to seem like I'm just complaining, I guess you could say. Like, my ex, I know I talked about her last video, but my ex, she had told me one time that I complain about this stuff and I don't do it. Like about a month ago, no, 2 months ago, I would say like, oh hey, I really need to work out. But some of them, I'm gonna be really quiet with these. I don't know how loud paper is on this microphone, but this is the last poem I've written. This one is all over the place. Like there's a hole in the middle. I was so scatterbrained with this. I was in the shower the other night and I realized, oh hey, I need an intro to my book. Then I'm gonna be writing a book of poetry. So I thought, hey, I could say like I can't get a job because, you know, I don't have a lot of confidence with myself in trying new things. So I was thinking of that in the shower. I was like, can't get a job, planning to rob. I could say, I can't get a job, but I'm not planning to rob. And then I kind of went from there. Oh, maybe I'll share the poem in another video, but that's that one. And this is not a poem. I know on my intro to the book, I want the ending of the verse, the poem, to have the words turn the page in it. So I started doing rhymes with turn the page, like learn to take, convert the pain, hurt and take words and say, nervously, nerds with brains, expert of rage, sure to make words to range in perfect ways, certain ways to make you burst your brain. Now may you turn the page. With paper convert my pain when rage pours, learn to take. So none of it makes any sense, but I was just rhyming to see what I could do. This one. This is a deep poem. What is this one? Oh yeah, I'll tell you the influence on this poem. So, the first line says, don't you just wish you could get a quick revive? And I'm a gaming fan, and I was watching Nazi Zombies, and there's a perk on there called Quick Revive. So I just started playing around with that word, and I hope you guys can see this, but like up there, you can see it curves. I was thinking of a bunch of rhymes, and then those rhymes turned into a poem. Oh man, this is one of the most stressful poems I have ever done in my life. I had like a week of writer's block, and I hate writer's block. It makes me sad. So this whole page, this isn't the poem yet. These are things I crossed out on the back. So this was at night, and then I didn't get anything done. So in the morning, I came up with the poem, and I was so happy with the way it turned out. This one, some of these are really deep because they have to do with anxiety, suicidal thoughts, depression, and not only personally, but a person I knew and still know. She had gone through a lot of this stuff, and it still hurts me, you know. So I write about it because I feel like wished on it. I wouldn't wish that on anybody. There's only like a few more poems. If you guys want me to ever read more, just let me know. I'm not reading anymore. For this video, I'm just saying the inspiration and what they're about. What is this one? This one has one of my favorite lines. It says I have to grow. It's sad to know it can't be magical. Just take this antidote called antidepressants. But damn, I regret it. It doesn't help. But isolation and depression, I've done them well. So they're kind of stuff like that where they don't have an happy ending. That's kind of just me ranting. This one. This is the first poem I wrote about that girl I was talking about, who had some of the stuff I touched on my poetry in. This is the first where I actually started writing about that, where I knew I wanted to write about other things rather than just myself, So that's that one. Only a couple more. Well, 4 more. These are like a month and a half old. It's really weird to see how far I've come. This is that poem. I could talk about poetry all day, it's insane. This one, I remember I was hanging out with my friend Ben, and I thought of the line, I'm boring, very ordinary, because it rhymes everything. So, that's where I went off for my sentence. I'm bored and very ordinary. Life's sort of bearing swords to carry and pokes me plenty. I like to rhyme a lot in my poetry because that's what I listen to in my rap. I listen to rappers that rhyme a lot, have emotion, I don't like the new rap. Like, I heard an expression the other day that I loved. It was a mumble rap. Couldn't explain it better. This one, I was talking to a girl who I do not talk to anymore. She's really mean. But I was on FaceTime with her, and my mind, sometimes it's all I can think about is rhymes. So this was back when I wasn't working out and I was complaining that I wasn't. So I wrote down, I'm sure now I need to work out, because sure now and workout rhyme in the same sentence, and I could rhyme need with something too. So up here, I wrote the rhymes in columns. I don't know if you can see, but that's where I found my rhyme scheme. Instead of rhyming, I'm sure now I need to work out. In the very first sentence I put, I need to search how to find a decent amount of words that will rhyme. It seems to sure cloud my mind. So I went off rhyming different things. Now we are near the end. This has a little tear in it. Sorry, I don't know if that was loud. Okay, this is the first funny poem that I wrote, because I don't want to only show that I'm depressing. I want to show that I have a funny personality as well. So it's about a cardboard box criminal. Like, he steals cardboard boxes. And what made me think of that? God, I feel like Alright, so it was my ex, the way we met. first night, I had said I was like a cardboard salesman when we met in like 2014, so I was young, acting all goofy. But I had said I was a cardboard box salesman, so I was thinking of that cardboard box, and I knew I wanted to rhyme something with that. So, yeah. On top of that poem, that was at 2 in the morning. I don't know how I wrote a poem at 2 in the morning, but I did. But at the top here, you can see a rhyme that I never did anything with, but I just thought it was funny. I was looking at a bag of barbecue chips. That's a cool word, barbecue chips. Barbecue, barbecue, barbecue. I was rhyming barbecue chips with hardly knew it. Chalk on pool stick, car keys clueless. Restart the music. Very interesting, I know. And then here is the last one. I think this was the first poem I wrote on paper. Not in general, but on paper. And I love writing poetry on paper because it makes me think more for some reason. Like, it's like a puzzle, as Eminem would say. But this touched on my eating disorder. And that was the most personal poem I've ever written. How it started was originally I wanted to write a funny poem about how my day is. Like, I used to eat a lot of cereal, so I wanted to rhyme something with cereal, so I looked over at our cereal, because that's how I find all my rhymes. I just look around and kind of mess with different words. So I was looking at our cereal, there was Fruity Pebbles, but kind of different to rhyme that, you know? So, I think, let me see, this was so long ago, like 2 months ago, I think, when I first started writing all these. I know my friend Ben and the girl he was interested in at the time, he was with me, and I think this part was the first part I wrote. It says, cereal for breakfast, here we go, Netflix, clearing those stresses, appearing through sense with theory embedded, steering, hope I've been reckless, then binge Netflix, left with stress session, spent with Kevin, said this lesson. I don't know why I was doing all that, because none of that went into the poem, other than cereal. I see what I did. So, cereal for breakfast. The first line of the poem says, poured the cereal and I'm sort of feeling broken. My eating disorder seems to show it. So, I was rhyming cereal. Here we go, clearing those appearing through. But not a lot of that went into the poem. But yeah, those are my poems. If you ever want me to read them, I can write more from my iPod, because I have like 30 more than these. These are all of my poems. And these are envelopes. I'm just gonna tap this for fun, because I'm tired. was getting really stressed out. That's why I haven't uploaded a video, because I was thinking like, hey, I need to work out every day. I also need to work on the book, which I haven't started yet, and I also have a YouTube channel. And it's like a job for me now. One day I got really discouraged. I was feeling really sad that day, but I am better now. I wrote a poem that made me kind of feel better. Oh yeah, and the reason I upload so late, like it's 11:30 right now, or probably 11:50. I like to record at night because there's no traffic. I live in apartments, and I know that with other ASMRs, sometimes there will be like a lot of car sounds or something, and I don't know how to edit yet. I know how to edit the beginning and the end of the video to cut it out, but that's about it. I was also thinking I might open up a Patreon account, just because, I want to get better equipment, not just a crappy iPod, which I just don't like it for you guys. So let me know what you think about all this, like all the poetry, if you like it. If I should open up a Patreon account at some point. I really don't want to monetize my videos because I don't want ads to ruin the experience. Sorry I talked about it so much. It's just, this is a time where I kind of vent, because I don't have many people to vent to. I hope this is a good sound. Envelope. Wow, that was odd. I'm sorry. I don't know how many of you people like rap, but lately I've been listening to this dude, Afro. He is incredible. He's my age, but he freestyles and rhymes like Eminem in his freestyles. Man, people are crazy. Oh yeah, I don't know if you guys watch Levy or iDubbbz, but I'm loving their videos. I love Levy, but iDubbbz has pretty good points, and Levy's response video he made tonight made me laugh so hard when he made fun of the bad unboxing that iDubbbz does. Okay, I think that's going to conclude this video. Smart word, I know. So, thank you all for watching. I hope this relaxes you. I hope it was a good video. Thank you for the likes, the comments, the subscriptions. I even saw some people added my video to their playlist. What? That's so crazy. I am going to upload this tonight because I just want you guys to watch it as soon as possible. Who cares about sleep? Okay, thank you guys for watching so much. This is ASMR for you, and I will try to work on my uploading schedule.